On Thursday, June 2nd, 1 minute before midnight, when after 7 months of negotiations with Canada Post failed to produce an agreement, the Canadian Union of Postal Workers was legally allowed to strike. Rather than call a strike of all 48,000 members, the CUPW leadership has adopted a policy of rolling walkouts, 24-hour walkouts in selected cities across Canada. Canada Post has retaliated with a partial lockout starting June 13th, cutting the hours of letter carriers, mail sorters, and clerks organized by the CUPW to 24 a week. CUPW members walked off their jobs in Windsor, Ontario on Monday. World Socialist website reporters spoke to postal workers on the picket line.
Wages, it's not for us, it's not about wages. We want what we already have. We don't want anything else taken away from us.
Right.
So that's pretty much, and workloads, pensions, those are another two big things, but I think that's pretty much our biggest concerns.
I mean, in my opinion, I think what would possibly happen, I mean, years down the road, I mean, now we have maybe, and again, I don't know specific stats, but maybe 10% of our workforce is casuals and new employees. Eventually, there'll be more of them than us. So then the company can say, well, you old employees, you senior employees, we're going to knock your wage down $6 an hour and give the new guys a $2 an hour raise so that you're more equal. You know, so I mean, it won't affect me now, but maybe in 10, 15 years it will, you know, and then it will just create a lot of stress amongst the employees, a lot of animosity, and, you know, you don't want to come to work to that. So that's our problem, and there's been senior members that have, like, we get to bank our time. We don't get it cashed out when we retire by any means, but I mean, there's senior members that have banked time and have accumulated hundreds of days, and the company wants to buy them out for like minimal amount of money. Like, it's just, it's almost a slap in the face, and for them to eliminate the whole banking thing, they say, well, you can go on short-term disability. Well, anybody that's attempted to go on that, it's extremely hard to do. So you're not going to get it. So you're left with, you know, their 7-day personal days that they want to give you that they can refuse you too.
I went for nasal surgery. I had that time off where I didn't have to go through a carrier to, like, Manulife to wait 6 weeks, wait 8 weeks to finally get a wage. I could be back to work and still hadn't gotten paid. So with this benefit, it's just like a sick day. It kicks in right away, and they want to take that away.
What happened with H1N1? You know, there was 2 people at Canada Post here in Windsor that had it. So I mean, you know, they immediately had to take 5 days because they were quarantined. So then they're left with 2 days for the rest of the entire year. It's rough, and it's not fair.
Exactly, and just like the city workers here that got all their things taken away from a union. We got to fight for what we got, and hopefully we win in the end.